Hello and a very warm welcome to all the Ticker TV viewers. Wishing you a very happy Diwali. Today we have Mr. Sandeep Bandyopadhyay, Director from IndiTrade Capital. Welcome to Ticker TV, sir.
I wish all the viewers of Ticker TV a very happy and prosperous Diwali and a great new year ahead. May all your wishes in the financial market come true, and may you achieve financial stability and growth in the coming year. All the very best.
Thank you and wish you the same, sir. So it seems stocks are going to conclude Vikram Samvat 2076 on a positive note, despite various huge hiccups like coronavirus, trade war, geopolitical tension with China and US election. So can you sum up the whole year in a nutshell?
The Samvat which we are ending definitely was an extremely volatile one. There were multiple setbacks and geopolitical tensions. The biggest one was unprecedented pandemic led by COVID-19. The economy across the world got battered and there were significant concerns. However, what worked for the financial markets and the capital markets in particular was the hope of a better tomorrow. This hope was fueled by multiple factors, the principal of them being the liquidity which the central banks across the world injected in the economies to ensure that the mood remains buoyant and the public spending continues, coupled with private spending. Overall, towards the end of the year, we saw the possibility of a vaccine coming very soon. We also saw remarkable performance in spite of the adversities by corporates across the world, including in India. I think all this did contribute in a big way towards the hope rally, which was definitely fueled by liquidity and the risk-on mood of the global investors.
Okay, so sir, over the course of next 12 months, how do you see the Nifty movement?
I believe that the Nifty has moved quite a bit. There is still scope for further upward movement, and over the next 3 to 6 months we will see Nifty inching upwards even from here on. I do see a level of 15,000 at Nifty before the end of next fiscal. Having said that, I will advise the investors to be a little cautious. The kind of movement we saw in the year gone by may not be visible in the next year. So it is important for investors to be extremely selective in picking up the stocks they want to buy. There are sectors which will get re-rated, there are sectors which will perform very well, and it's important that investors identify those sectors and invest in those.
Okay, so sir, what are the key factors that would impact stocks in Vikram Samvat 2077?
The principal factor which will impact the stocks will be continuance of liquidity or not. The rally, as I said, was fueled by abundant liquidity and the risk-on mood of the investors. So this will continue to determine the pace and the continuance of the rally. Having said that, what will be also important is the corporate performance to improve on the lines that is being expected on the back of Q2 performance of domestic corporates in the recent past. There are sectors which are showing significant opportunities of re-rating, like pharma, IT, and even financial services. I believe that the performance of these sectors in Q3 and Q4 will be the indicator of how this will work even in next fiscal.
Okay, so sir, lastly, what are your top picks for Vikram Samvat 2077?
I want to remain a bit conservative in the next Samvat. My picks will be traditional companies which haven't moved up that much during the last Samvat. One stock which I am advising investors to buy is ITC Limited. It's a strong company with a fantastic performance over the decades. Tobacco business does have challenges, but the free cash flow it generates has been helping ITC strengthen its FMCG business, which finally has emerged as a profitable business with improving margins. Also, I believe corporate action, including strategic disinvestments, may lead to significant unlocking of value in ITC Limited. So that's one stock. The second stock, which I believe again needs attention from an investor's point of view, is State Bank of India. The leading bank of the country hasn't performed that well. However, confluence of factors like improving asset quality, possibility of significant recovery through NCLT process, and improving loan book, including the net interest income, should augur well for State Bank of India. The performance of subsidiaries of SBI has been improving continuously, and the opportunity of raising fresh capital next fiscal through fresh issue of shares or rights issue, or even through disinvestment, partial disinvestment in subsidiaries, will be explored by SBI, which will further strengthen its capital base. Investors should definitely look at buying. It's a very safe and sound bet. The last company I want to talk about is again a strong company in its sector, DLF. Acquisition of DLF at current level can work wonders for the investors. Real estate has been a sector which has been beaten down. However, both commercial and residential real estate has started gaining momentum. After a long period of lull, we believe real estate will get a lot of support from the ministry and the government in both state and central level. DLF in particular has significant land bank both in Delhi, Chanakyapuri as well as in Gurgaon, which can be monetized or developed, and this will result in significant appreciation in valuation of DLF. Also, DLF has been improving its balance sheet by reducing its debt and increasing margins over the last few quarters and years. Current level acquisition of DLF for 1 year plus hold should yield desired results for the investors.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable inputs. For more information, keep watching Ticker TV.